All right. What's up, guys? Sorry for the delay there with the start of the stream. Hope you guys are doing all right. Just getting a couple things finalized here. Sorry for the delay again. All right. Hope you guys had an okay night. Still didn't really sleep well, but woke up, saw the news. They got the guy. I woke up at like 10 Pacific time. Woke up at 10 Pacific time. Saw the news, but I pretty much just know that they got the shooter. I don't know really any details about. It's not the guy? People in the chat are saying it's not the guy. False flag. I don't know. But I don't know really any details, so I was gonna look into the kid. The fall guy. By the way, I'm a little far from the microphone right now. Can you guys hear me? Okay. He turned himself in, right? It's known to be him. He confessed. What if it's it's almost 99% chance it's him, but what if it's a false confession or something? I think that's pretty unlikely. His dad turned him in. Yeah. Are there any details on him? Okay. He talked about it on Discord. A patsy. Lots of shady details. Tyler Robinson. Okay. All right.
Work with state and local authorities to develop the investigation, to provide them the evidence they need for their ongoing prosecutions, and we will be here to answer every call they absolutely have. As long.
Do they not? There's no updates on the FBI Twitter. Him and Ben Shapiro. There's some things I wanted to react to. Where is it? Tyler Robinson. No, not CNN. Oh my God. Okay. Updates on YouTube. All right. Yahoo. He's 22 years old. Investigators described the extensive evidence they found. But I mean, he turned himself in. Or while his dad. The crucible is gone? No. That's fake news, right? Thousands of tips. So yeah, I mean, basically, he just turned himself in because his dad encouraged him to turn himself in. Yeah. Damn. We're going live this morning on Charlie Kirk Show to remember our friend. I met Andrew. This Andrew. He was Charlie Kirk's manager, basically. Pretty sure he lives out here in Santa Barbara. Damn, that's sad. So they're doing the whole stream and leaving his chair empty. Yeah. There were some other things I wanted to react to, and we can like dig into. I don't know if there's really anything, all that much detail about the kid. He had a scholarship. I don't know if there's a motive. Was there anything? I was hearing reports yesterday, chat, that there was something on the casings. Do you guys know if that was true, or is that just fake news? Bella Chow, hey fascist, catch this fascist. That's crazy. That's what we were talking about yesterday, where this sort of rhetoric and labeling of people, fascist, Nazi, sexist, racist, blah, blah, blah. Like I think if you're smart, you realize that's bullshit. But to somebody who's young and impressionable, maybe they lack critical thinking skills. They're going to be like, wow, well, what should we do to fascists? Like, I guess, what is the threshold to where somebody, to the point where you label somebody as deemed worthy of facing violence or justified violence? So, it's crazy. I wanted to get into, I'll do the Dean shit in a bit. I found the video, by the way. I saved that video that they took down. I had it, but then a bunch of people have been taking stuff down. Yo. So this girl, we had her on the show. Let's see, when was it? She here? Here? No, it was before we had Roma on, right? This one. She got into it with MAGA grandma. Hold on. This girl here. Come on. Get it clear. Guest intros. Anyways, this girl, Josie. And I looked at her ex yesterday. She's since deleted a whole bunch of stuff. So if anybody in the chat took screenshots, I took screenshots, but it was on my other computer. I didn't think she was going to delete a bunch of the disgusting things that she posted. But she's since deleted them. I have like 10, I don't know, a handful of different screenshots from her. Some of the despicable things she said. She's on the show, and then she did a debate with Andrew also like a week or two ago, and I called into it. And there's quite a bit of irony in what she was saying. Yeah, she debated with Andrew. Quite a bit of irony about what she was saying about how, well, Andrew, your rhetoric, we're not in a war. And Rachel Wilson responded to this. So she was basically making jokes. She's a comedian. And she was making a bunch of jokes about, Charlie Kirk's assassination. I don't know. I saw like 5-6 posts. Anybody in the chat took screenshots? I know maybe some of you who watch Andrew, because she just debated him, you guys maybe have screenshots. If anybody has screenshots of her tweet, I have them on my other computer, but I didn't think she was going to delete them. So if you guys want, maybe if I'm not able to get them here from somebody, I'll just post them on my X, the ones that I do have. But this is really disingenuous. Or wait, hold on. Sorry, not this one. Where is it? She was responding to Rachel here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. But she was on the show. She debated Andrew a couple days ago. Here it is. So this is 16 hours ago from Rachel. So 6 hours ago. So this is after she deleted all her tweets joking about Charlie Kirk being assassinated. When I reached out to your husband the other day to offer him and your family condolences, I stressed that I hope you all stay safe and that I'd be praying for your family's safety. No matter how many times you call me a biatch, I'll still continue to pray for you. Very disingenuous, because literally yesterday, it was yesterday or the day before on Tuesday, just making some very disgusting and sensitive comments. She had this thing. So here, I'll play the clip.
I'll show you this video clip to remind you of a recent debate that I had to show you the distinction in worldview.
Because war has at least the threat of danger in it. There's no danger here.
Oh my God.
We're all safe.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's what, and you can go and invest in French currency during World War II, because people were still out buying their fucking croissants and riding their bicycles around while German soldiers were on the corner with rifles. Just because you have adapted to the normalcy bias does not mean there's not ideological warfare going on in the United States. That's just fucking absurd.
Again, there's not ideological war happening, and they don't need you to protect them. I've said that for the last 2 fucking hours.
Don't want to show that, but oh man, did Rachel read more on this? Hold on. So that wasn't the clip, but the girl posted, hold on, let me see if I can get that back. This girl, oh shit, lost it again. She made a video compilation. So she was debating Andrew about there being a lack of an ideological war. And then she played the, what's that TV show? Everything's Sunny in Philadelphia. What is it? Sorry, I don't watch the show. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Played like the theme song to it. So, man, I wish I had it. I have it. I'm going to post it later. I'll post it later, but totally despicable. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny. Yeah, so she spliced up an edit as a joke. And, I mean, female comedian, right? I told her when she was debating Andrew, she's not funny. So completely despicable. She deleted all her tweets. Like I said, I screenshotted them, but it's on my other computer. I didn't think she was going to take them all down, so I can't react to this. On the show, total scumbag. Also, I was going to have, you guys remember Bangs? You guys remember Bangs? Let's see if I can find her. Hold on. Bangs. Let's see. Bangs. First appearance. It's the old school.
And if you're in Santa Barbara,
Old school intro.
I think it was something like.
Once.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right. And why did he dump?
Hi, I'm Natasha. I'm 20 years old.
Where?
And if you're in Santa Barbara, just to introduce me.
Major is 18. DC. I'm a communications major. I'm
Bangs.
21 and I'm a nanny.
Bangs was scheduled to come on the show in a week, and she canceled because apparently I was going it was giving crazy on I was giving crazy on X, and I mean, so she was upset about this post, like she screenshotted this one. and she said that because of what I was posting on my personal Twitter, that she's not coming on the show. So I was like, are you happy that Charlie Kirk was... anyways. This is the clip I meant to react to. Oh, yeah, final thing. If anybody... Let me check my Discord. So if anybody has the deleted tweets from this, from her, because I know somebody in the Crucible, right? Oops. Somebody in the Crucible, probably, I don't know, since she just debated Andrew, probably took screenshots. Maybe Rachel. I can text Rachel, see if she has the tweets. One sec. Wait, what was I going to do in the Discord? Let me check my chat in Discord. Hey, anybody in Discord who's watching right now have the her deleted screenshots? Well, let me know in the YouTube chat if anybody does. You can check the deleted tweets. Nah, Internet Archive wouldn't have it. What's up, Randy? Natalia, thank you. Yeah, if anybody's able to just, well, I should probably just message Rachel, but, okay. Anyways, I'll X out that. This is the clip I wanted to react to.
Imagine being a 12-year-old. His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Imagine, you know, imagine being a 12-year-old, you know, watching your dad fucking die. Nobody deserves that. Not even Charlie Kirk.
So, hold on. Nobody deserves that, even Charlie Kirk. Does anybody find bears in the chat? Does anybody find even Charlie even Charlie Kirk? Something about that rubs me the wrong way, and I'm trying to find the words to describe it. Like as if, well, he could have, you know, if there was somebody who could have been targeted, you shouldn't target them. But even him, like, you know what I mean? And then also this sort of compassion I've seen online, or fake compassion, calling it phony because you don't like it. I mean, Dean is extremely performative, if you know. I don't know. But also this sort of, look, they're obviously like, there has to be massive empathy and sympathy for his wife, his children. But, and I don't want to downplay their grief, like, that is terrible for them. But there is this downplaying also. It's like, similar to these conversations of who's the primary victim of war. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, there can be multiple victims, multiple people suffering about something, but it is down, like Charlie Kirk is the primary victim here. And I'm not trying to downplay the pain and anguish that everybody is feeling right now. But I don't know, I don't want to say it's Dean's credit, but like some of the comments that I've seen from people it's like they just feel a mild sadness for the wife and the children, But in terms of what happened to Charlie Kirk, well, I don't know. I don't know. So, Charlie can't suffer now, though. Of course, I mean, look, what happened, it's terrible for the kids and wife, but just some of the messaging from, like, Dean and some of these other people, they seem to have sympathy there, but there's no sympathy for Charlie, actually, because they despise Charlie. They despise Charlie. So it's this sort of roundabout way of optically looking like they're sympathetic and they're not monsters. But if you were to ask them, okay, well, that's terrible, what, you know, for the friends and family. But you put that to the side. What about what happened to Charlie? They seem a little less sympathetic then. So, but yeah, also the framing here.
Nobody deserves that. Not even Charlie Kirk.
Not even Charlie Kirk. I don't know why that rubs me the wrong way.
You know, watch.
Like, you could, like, he's essentially, is he trying to make the argument that there's, I don't know. Like, not even, I don't know. Not even? Chat, why do you think, I'm still trying to find the words to express why that rubs me the wrong way. Why do you guys feel that not even Charlie Kirk seems, I don't know. As if he's the most evil person ever from Marion. As if there was a person who it would be justified to do that to, but not quite to that threshold. Anyways, I also found, so I saved the video. I don't know if we're gonna watch it right now, but this is the actual full live stream that I saved before. So Dean took it down. So he took this down. It was live on his channel, but he took it down. I saved it. We'll play a little bit of it. Oops. What the heck? Not sure what happened there.
Like mass unaliving event, and you know, we just ran. We didn't want to get in the cross. Holy fuck, dude. It's just like the fact that like I know that like I could have been the fucking person debating him while that's happening is so fucking insane. It's so fucking insane. And then what really pisses me.
Wait, do you see what happened there? Oh, I don't know why it keeps minimizing like that. Parker, it's not about, by the way, Charlie Kirk was just assassinated. It could have been me. Me. In this moment, Dean, I don't think is really feeling anything, you know, he's listening to Parker. He's not feeling anything for Charlie. He's worried about the mental well-being of Parker. Parker, who has been, and I guess Dean too, who they've essentially been gang stalking Charlie Kirk from TPUSA, from event to event, gang stalking him. I call it the TPUSA stalker tour because they rounded up a bunch of these wacko TikTok leftist people, and they gang stalked him at every single I don't know if it was every single TPUSA event. All these TPUSA events, there's a bunch of crazy rhetoric surrounding it too. And yeah, anyways, I'll let it keep playing for a bit, but
Me off is I literally posted a video about this, and the people in the comment section, some of the people, not one, Some of the people in the comment section, they're not even worried about my safety. They're not.
That's great. Not even worried about Parker's safety, guys. They're not worried. I mean, that's an indictment of the fan base of these guys. They're not even worried about Parker. They just want to dunk on Charlie Kirk being assassinated. So
Not even worried if I'm okay. They're happy that he got shot. You're not even gonna sit there and be like, Parker, are you safe? Are you okay? They're gonna fucking sit there and they're just gonna be happy about it. That fucking pisses me off. I don't want to be loud right now and fucking yell, but Jesus Christ, that fucking pisses me off. You're not even worried about my safety as a person. You're not worried about me. You're worried about someone getting fucking shot and you're happy about it. That's fucking sick. That is so sick. No one should stand behind that. No one. I fucking dislike Charlie. He does not deserve to be shot and killed. Okay? Anyone sitting there fucking defending that, fucking unfollow me. I don't want to see you ever again in my comment section. Fuck you. That's disgusting shit. I'm still in fucking shock. I'm still fucking going crazy in the head right now because of what just happened. And people have the fucking audacity to sit there and to fucking be happy that he got shot rather than to like worry about people's safety that were there at the event or to worry about the conditions that were happening. What type of fucking sick society do we have to live in for people to have that perspective? We're supposed to be better, right? We're supposed to care about each other. We're supposed to be compassionate, but you're not compassionate about the people.
by the way, so why does it keep doing that? I only watched a few minutes of it. It's like an hour long. I don't know if I want to listen to these guys whinging for an hour and 18 minutes.
I see a handful of people saying, maybe you should take a second in the stream and whatnot. And if you want to claim to care about ending gun violence, then you can never celebrate it. Parker was 20 feet away from him. Oh. Only had to watch that. Morally abhorrent reminder of that evil.
Oh yeah, the poll. Thank you, Ryan. That's a good point. Does anybody have a screenshot? So Dean, was there a screenshot posted on X? Hold on, Rachel just texted me back. One sec, guys.
I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Let's go ahead and take a listen. His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Imagine, imagine being a 12-year-old, watching your dad fucking die. Nobody deserves that. Not even Charlie Kirk. Nobody deserves that.
I just got a message from Rachel. Let me see if I wonder if I can I'll just read it. So she wrote, I'm both horrified by Charlie Kirk's assassination. Now, hold on. I'm just going to upload it. One sec. But yeah, apparently he posted a poll I don't know. Dean's super performative. Let's see if I can do it like this. Can somebody in my... Here. Easiest way, I'll just post on this. I'm going to just post in the Discord. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just posting the tweet in the Discord. Okay. All right. She wrote... This is only one that she took down. There was, I think there was a couple that were even worse. Josie writes, I'm both horrified by Charlie Kirk's assassination, and I also think every single joke everyone is making is absolutely hysterical. Life is confusing. Did you guys see that t-shirt? People were already making merch. It was like, oh man, the fuck, dude. These people are fucking disgusting. Oh. Hold on, let me hide that. The t-shirt thing, it says like debate me. I'm not going to even describe it. Debate this? Yeah. Gross. It's on my TikTok. Jenny, you're talking about the t-shirt? T-shirt was fake? Okay. By the way, guys, I know last night, myself and my moderators, we were getting flack we were hiding that name of that other person because people thought, hey, it's this other person. And look, I've been around the internet a long time. I remember back during the Boston Marathon bombings, there's a lot of misinformation being spread, especially on Reddit, where they were doing a manhunt, internet detectives, and they were publishing the wrong people's names. And so a lot of people in the chat yesterday were saying, it's this person, it's this person. I don't even remember the name. And we were hiding it. And people were giving us slack for trying to cover it up. But now we know that what people thought yesterday wasn't actually the case. I mean, it's very high confidence that the person who turned themselves in, Tyler Robinson, is the person. So I didn't want to participate in something where we're putting out somebody else's name out there that's not without verifiable evidence or proof that this is the person, because this person could be targeted, or so we don't want to do that. And it happened with the Boston marathon bombing. So let's see. Yeah, Tommy, that's the person. We didn't want to. Hold on. I got another message, I think. Let's see. Rachel might have sent me some more. Oh, whoops. What is this? Elon's had some good tweets. Oh, yeah. All right. Appalling. Democrats must take responsibility for the consequences of their decade-long dehumanization of conservatives. When he was shot, there were cheers from the balcony. Liberals cheered when Charlie Kirk was shot. Psychology student worried. Oh, man. Wait, Charlie Kirk? Democrats dehumanize conservatives to the point that half the left says Trump's murder can be justified. Oh, shit, really? Did they actually poll people? Threat. Okay, some of this is, we lose everything. I mean, look, there's hyperbole. I don't know if threat, greatest threat, genuine threat. Oh, threat to our freedom. I don't know. I don't know if saying someone's a threat, I don't know if I would consider that passing the threshold of, but threat, I mean, threat to what? Maybe threat to our freedom is not great. Lose everything, not great. But we were talking about this yesterday, just the rhetoric, hyperbole. Charlie Kirk is racist.
About 2/3 of all black youth will be raised without a stable. Unfortunately, in the black community, dads are the most absent of any community. About 2/3 of all black youth will be raised without a stable father around. And I know it's crazy, right? And that little precious angel of yours deserves to have a father around. You know, for daughters and for sons, it's different things. For a daughter, that's a father figure to look up to say that is how a man should act, and someone that I ought to one day marry, someone that will protect me from a vicious world, and someone that makes me understand what strength and not brutality looks like. What
Glad. That's the like #1 LGBTQ advocacy group. Statement GLAAD put out so you all understand that it isn't just a fringe group on the left that is justifying the murder of Charlie Kirk. This is a multi-million-dollar institution that accused Charlie of spreading lies and vitriol. Naming the three of us in the statement is putting a target on our backs, and it normalizes the violence that took place in Utah. Chloe Cole, isn't she? Yeah, she's like detrans, right? She detransitioned. She was a woman, wanted to become a man, went back. Don't care if we die because they think we were Nazis. This is the reality of a large amount of the Democrat Party in America. So this is the statement from GLAAD. Political violence is unacceptable, and gun violence is an epidemic from coast to coast that needs urgent action. Reforms to reduce gun violence are supported by a majority of Americans. No one should have to fear for their lives. It is also a demonstrable fact that Charlie Kirk spread infinite, I guess not literally, but infinite amounts of disinformation about LGBTQ people. Lies and vitriol about transgender people were frequent. What are the, you know what's frustrating when people make claims like this? I feel like you should always, can you back it up? Like, even if it's the case that he did, what did he actually say? Frequent part. We need leaders. Okay. Kirk and Turning Point USA promoted anti-LGBTQ narratives. Yeah, but what did he say? Okay, well, that's from Elon Musk, reposted.
have a conversation?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like you, I hate you.
Would you like to have a substantive conversation or?
A substitute? No, man.
No,
I just think you're an asshole.
Would you like to have a conversation?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like you. I think you spread hate. I think you spread bigotry. I think you piss a lot of people off because you're just an awful person. I don't think you really want to debate because you're just here to piss people off and energize your crowd of racists.
What have I ever said that's racist?
Oh,
can you name one thing?
I'm Hispanic.
Can I support Charlie?
Can you name
Does that mean anything? I think you're just trying to play a game, and I think this is obviously going to be used.
What have
in
I
your
ever
favor,
said that's
I just
hateful?
want to hate you. You're awful. Get off my campus.
When have I ever said anything that's hateful? Have a nice day. He can't say anything I've ever said that's racist because I've never said anything that's racist.
That's, I mean, that's exactly it. That's so frustrating. And this happens. You guys who watch the show know, I invite people on the show who disagree with me, you should see the messages I get. Like, I'll get nasty messages, and the people will say, put me on the show, I'll put you in your place. But I've had hundreds of people message me saying, invite me on the show, I'm gonna school you, you're XYZ, you're a sexist, you're a misogynist, blah, blah, blah. I don't debate them in the DMs. I never debate these people in the DMs. I just say, cool, let's talk about it on the show. And a lot of times they say, put me on the show. It's not just they send me a message accusing me of these things. They couple it with, put me on the show. And then I just send them a very polite invite. I don't insult them back. Come on the show. They always back out, always back out. But what Charlie Kirk is talking about, what's frustrating about this is somebody calls you a racist. Okay, tell me one racist thing that I've said. Tell me one sexist thing I've said. Tell me one misogynistic thing I've said. Stay vigilant, Brian. You're in enemy territory. I'm behind enemy lines. I'm in fucking California. But yeah, and you guys have seen this on the show time and time again. Okay, so these girls will DM, and sometimes we've had, a couple of the haters come on, right? They'll DM, and they say, you're XYZ. They have a month before the show. They get on the show. I'm like, okay, in your messages to us, you said I was a misogynist. Can you explain, define it? Oh, we got to find that clip. Define it. And then what did I say? Oh, well, you expect me to, I'm not expecting for a verbatim word for word quote. Just give me the essence of something that I've said. Give me the essence. And they never have it. Never have it. Where's that? I'm wondering, can we find that clip of that girl? What is it? It wouldn't be here. It'd be on our second channel. Whatever feminist definition? I don't know if that's gonna... Oh, that was easy. Okay.
Okay, you guys are...
Hold on. So where to go? There we go.
Okay, you guys are all just like really misogynistic.
How do you define misogyny? What? I'm just asking how you define misogyny.
Hit the like button.
Can I go?
Are you okay? Like, do you want to go as in leave? If you want to leave, you can leave. I was hoping we could continue having a conversation, but okay. I mean,
okay, you guys are all just like really misogynistic.
how do you define misogyny?
She went home to Google the definition.
What?
Grabs her chest. Victim mentality at its finest. Maybe if I cry, they won't notice I'm stupid.
I'm just asking how you
We should get an update on some of these people. Like, where are they now? We've been doing the show since 2022. A lot of these girls are, well, I don't know. Some chats have come through. I want to read them. Also, the setup is still fresh for me, guys, so I'm still kind of working on it. Yo, Liz, I think Lizzie, I can't trigger it, but thank you for the gifted subs. All fake. He put a join my fan club on his short. F.U. Dean. Okay. Oh, shit. It's grid 1. Oh, shit.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $200.01. Sup Brickson, if you want I can pop on for a few.
Yeah. Give me just a sec, Grid. I don't know if you're still watching. Sorry, that came in like 10 minutes ago. I'm on a new setup, so I'm not really keeping perfect tabs on all the messages coming through. But do you have me? You have me on Discord, right? Just send me a bump a DM, and I'll have you do a little call-in, man. All right. Coastal operator. Brian, been a minute, but glad you're addressing this. By the way, can you guys tell me if the audio's okay? Glad you're addressing this. Whoops. Wait, hold on. Charlie didn't deserve that at all. Absolutely abhorrent. Yeah, man. By the way, guys, so it's a little easier for me, I don't mind if it's super chats. If you can do it through Streamlabs instead. Super chats have also, some of the super chats don't come through. Like I saw one from, wait, did Mike Davis's messages? Oh, wait, hold on. One sec. Did I miss this one? Charlie himself would consider his family the victims. Yeah, that's true. Charlie's the kind of dude who lived for his family and would have died for them happily. Yeah, that's true. I guess I don't think there's absolutely nothing wrong with people being worried. Of course, be worried for the family, the kids. But I guess more so the point I was trying to make, and maybe I didn't articulate it perfectly, is at least from people who that concern is warranted and genuine from people who were Kirk supporters, or who have sympathy for Kirk too. But the people who don't have sympathy for Kirk, who are, left-leaning or Democrats or shit libs or whatever, their sympathy is this sort of token sympathy for the wife and kids. But I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way, where it's like, well, they're saying Charlie deserved it. I don't know. Thank you, Cha. Mike Davis, I don't know why it wasn't showing. Why all my super chats not being allowed to go through. I don't know. I think, like, you're not able to send it, or I'm not sure. Mike Davis, try through Streamlabs. He knows he can't get funded for another scheme to scam people out of the money again. I'm not sure. This came in a while ago, so I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Did I do this one? He put a join my fan club. The not even Charlie Kirk part. Wait.
Pablo donated $10.
Do it, yeah. Do
The
it
not
through,
even Charlie Kirk part suggests he's usually the kind of person someone would think deserves IT.
Thank you, Pablo. It's true. Coastal operator, they can never back up their claims because they're based on their feelings and vibes instead of facts. Yep. Then we have, Josh. Hey, thank you for the gifted 10, man. Appreciate it. Grim Garo, do you think the rhetoric and hate that led up to this event could ever put a target on Andrew Wilson or yourself, as you both are willing to debate and discuss openly? Yeah, me and Andrew talked about this yesterday. So there's definitely, even before this happened, I've had hundreds of death threats. Andrew's had a bunch. So I don't think it's that we've been concerned that there's a target now. There's always been a target. But obviously now that this has happened, there are going to be other security considerations, other security protocols in place. Don't get me wrong, we've had existing security protocols in place, but this has obviously changed a whole bunch. So thank you for your Canadian paper money. Thank you, man. Paper, I don't know. Disregard. Live case of the shooter? Wait. You think we're going to get an actual live case of the shooter suspect? I'm interested in seeing what his intentions were. Now Americans see concerns of people celebrating. Live case, like details? Yeah, they'll release details, I think. Yeah. And by the way, if there's any chat, if you want to keep me posted, chat is, what the heck? Oh, my bad. If anybody wants to keep me posted, if you, if there's any breaking news or whatever, I'll pull it up. They should video the trial. I think you meant like live court. Oh. Okay. Oh, by the way, yeah, just, how much for TTS? $10, but it's gotta be through Streamlabs. 1 sec, guys. Oh shit, what was I gonna look up? Does Utah, because I know in some jurisdictions they almost never allow courtroom cameras. Courtroom cameras, criminal trial, Utah. What, do you guys know what, was this in what's the county for where this happened? In Utah, the allowance of cameras in a criminal trial depends on the specific court, as policies have evolved over time. A judge in Utah has the authority. Is this federal? Is this gonna be federal or state charges? Do you guys know? Do you guys know what county? It's just Utah County? They still haven't changed it. Right wing. You know this? Well, I guess that's fine. Orem, Utah. Oh, the county. Yeah, you guys are right. The county is Utah. Okay. Is it federal? Well, I guess federal and state. Do they allow cameras in courtroom cameras? Criminal federal? Cameras are expressly prohibited from all criminal proceedings. It's a ban instituted under Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure 53 in 1946. Prevents the photographing and broadcasting of judicial proceedings from the courtroom. Doesn't New York, I know it's in Utah, but related to the Luigi stuff, doesn't New York have a ban on cameras in the courtroom? Are courtroom cameras allowed? Cameras and electronic recording are generally not allowed in New York criminal courtrooms, with a few very limited exceptions for photography at the start of a trial day. A strict New York state law, largely unchanged since the 1930s, prohibits the camera coverage of proceedings. Although judges have, okay, well, whatever, that's related to the Luigi stuff, but in Utah, for the state, but not for federal. And I'm assuming the federal charges. Do you guys know what he was actually charged with? Charges? Trump announced that the okay, never mind. Also, we're going to do this again. I don't know. They found the shooter. Under discussion. Killing is preferable at present given the lack of So we have the shooter. I don't know if we have the motive yet, though. Okay. They're going for the death penalty. We all know the motive. I think they want a confirmed motive. I don't understand, though. Wikipedia is edited, like you can edit it. So it's like, okay, what if you get it wrong, just change it back to killing? I don't know. Look up what his parents said. Is there a video in the Discord? One sec, guys. Look it up. Hold on. In the Discord. I don't see it. I don't know where you got. Oh, mess. Sorry, guys. One sec. Okay. All right, these are the actual charges. Total charges 3. Not bailable. Felony discharge of firearm causing serious bodily injury. Obstruction of justice, capital first-degree felony conduct, aggravated murder. Okay. I want somebody in here to just read this for me. I just need a girl to do the voiceover. Okay. This is just a recap. All right. Okay. The rifle was determined. Hold on. The rifle was determined to be a Mauser, Model 98. Rifle had a scope mounted. Investigators noted inscriptions that had been engraved on. Hold on. On casings found with the rifle, inscriptions on the fired casing read, "Notices bulge uwu." What? What's this? Notices bulge uwu. What's this? Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist, catch." Up arrow symbol, right arrow symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Chow." Bella Chow, okay. A third unfired casing read, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO." Bro, this guy's sick. That's disturbing. Investigators also discovered a shoe imprint. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed or implied that he committed the incident. The information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office. investigators at UVU. Information was also conveyed to the FBI. They identified Robinson on UVU campus in Gray. Okay. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County on September 12th, early morning hours, Robinson was observed in consistent clothing with the surveillance images. So I guess he didn't change out of the stuff. Hold on. Investigators. Let me move this over. Sorry, too big. Interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. Family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th and in conversation. Hold on. With another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. Family member also confirmed Robinson had a gray Dodge Challenger. Investigators identified an individual as the roommate of Robinson. Investigators interviewed the roommate who stated that his roommate, referring to Robinson, made a joke on Discord. Investigators asked if he would show them the messages on Discord. He opened it and showed several messages to investigators and allowed them to take photos of the screen as each message was shown. These photos consisted of various messages stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush. Messages related to... Wait, so were the messages sent after the attack? Messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. Wait, so were these Discord messages after the assassination? Messages also referred to engraving bullets and the mention of a scope and rifle. Messages from Contact Tyler also mentioned that he changed outfits. Believe there's probable cause that Tyler Robinson committed the crimes of aggravated murder by shooting Charlie Kirk in a circumstance that put many around him at grave risk of death. Felony discharge. Okay. Brian Davis. All right. Well, those are the 3 charges. Hold on, let me read some chats, guys. Crazy shit. Let's see what I missed. Joshua, thank you for the gifted 10. Appreciate it. I think I already messaged that.
Antonia Jxalaya donated $10. Was talking about the Unfec America tour Dean and Parker were doing and felt like they pocketed all the money that was raised.
Well, I'm pretty sure, so originally the website was down. Oh, didn't they change this? Didn't it say Charlie Kirk, TPUSA? Oh, no, they still have it up. Yeah, I mean, I made a criticism of this on my ex. Labeling him as an extremist, far right. He's not far right. Even left-leaning Wikipedia does not describe Charlie Kirk as far right. He's a conservative. TPUSA is also not far right. It's just it's mainstream conservative. It's not far right. Far right is not Charlie Kirk, not TPUSA. So yeah, they don't change their messaging. Authoritarian. Look, guys, I'm not a politics guy. A youth-powered authoritarian movement. Is there I mean, even left-leaning Wikipedia doesn't categorize TPUSA or Oh, well, I mean, I guess they kind of do then. Oh, okay, well. What does that mean? Authoritarian. Political system characterized by the rejection of political plurality. Diversity within a political body, which is seen to permit the peaceful coexistence of different, I mean, what? Isn't that more so the case for Republicans? That they're fine with diversity of opinion, diversity of thought? It seems like it's more so people on the left who are against diversity of thought and opinion and political leaning. The use of strong central power to preserve the political status quo. Reductions in democracy. So, okay, I mean, do you guys see anything in Charlie Kirk or TPUSA that would indicate that they're authoritarian? MP says Kirk was insane and dangerous. I think that's a perma ban, probably. Take authority. I don't know. These terms just get thrown around, and I feel like they don't know what they mean. This person's a fascist. I want somebody on the podcast to say, I want to ask the girls, do you think Donald Trump is a fascist? And then I want to ask them to define fascism. I think it's the same with Nazi. It's just someone I vaguely, not vaguely, someone who has a difference of political opinion, and I don't like their political opinion. Oh, you're an authoritarian. Authoritarian isn't left or right exclusive, but Charlie wasn't that. Right, yeah, it's not, you can be left-leaning authoritarian, right-leaning authoritarian. Brian has no idea. I'm not a politics guy. I'm learning. We're learning together. But, yeah, you ask okay, Donald Trump's a fascist. Well, what is fascism? I don't think they would know. I don't think they'd be able to describe it. Anyways, where were we? We're doing some chats. Let me get those done. I'm gonna have Grid hop in for a little bit.
Coastal operator donated $10. Forgot about Streamlabs, my bad.
All good, man.
Haven't had time to catch a show in months. Charging it as a political assassination makes it federal. Utah also still has the death penalty.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to go for it. I don't know. Probably. What do you got? Is that I don't know. Is that an easy way out?
Alberto donated 10 Swiss francs. Hi Brian, in Europe we mourn Charlie Kirk's loss. I hope this tragedy brings people closer, though some reactions show we're still far from it.
Yeah, I saw, what was that thing in the European Parliament? People are upset that, hold on. Something in like a European Parliament. They were upset that, they're trying to do a moment of silence, and then they all got. Hold on. Where was that posted? Best. I hate the new Reddit is shit. Hold on. Okay. It was, wait, how do I, hot? How do I, I don't know. European Parliament was clapping or refusing to do a moment of silence for Charlie. Okay. Or something. I don't know what it was.
Warlord 69, you woo donated $10. Oh, 7, God bless you, Brian. Stay safe. Don't let these demons get to you. They have shown their true colors.
Yo, what's up, man? I recognize your name. I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. Well, it's been like a year or something. Thank you for the message.
Just a Voice donated $10. It's so crazy. I have watched the most watched political talk in Germany, and they've spreaded so many blatant lies about Charlie. It's insane. What is going on in the world? /1.
It's crazy. It's crazy. This is what I was talking about.
You need to press the button.
Madam President, dear colleagues, the murder of political activist Charlie Kirk, a husband, loving father, and patriot, has shocked the world. We must strongly condemn political violence and rhetoric that incites violence. Please stand with me in reflection and prayer in his honor, and I yield the rest of my time for a moment of silence.
Yes.
It gets bad.
Schämen Sie sich! Shame on you! Shame on you!
All right. Europe, European Parliament, cucked. UN, cucked. UN. This is completely unrelated to Charlie Kirk, but the UN is completely cucked. The UN is a feminist movement. I know that wasn't the UN, it was the European Parliament, but all these, I guess the UN isn't like primarily European. Where are they? Wait, UN headquarters? Where's that? Okay. It's in New York. Don't get me okay, hold on. That's going to be a derailment. Don't get me started on the UN being retarded. All right. We have wait, what? Oh yeah, I saw that.
Just a Voice donated $10. /2 said he wanted to stone gay people to death, that you can't trust black pilots because of their skin, and that black people take jobs from white people. The lies they tell are absolutely disturbing.
Well, Stephen King, in the now deleted tweet, do they have a screenshot of it? Oh, this, yeah. Stephen King, he writes the horror books or whatever. Kind of a libtard. Advocated. So fake news claims that Charlie Kirk advocated stoning gays to death. Obviously didn't. Completely fake news. Everybody was calling him out. Oh wait, shit, did I lose it? I'll just do this. Did he like apologized, I guess? Oh.
Hey, Steve King here, reminding you that the Long Walk opens this weekend.
Okay. Oh, here it is. I'd say Stephen King should be ashamed of himself. I was wrong. I've deleted the post. Riley Gaines, don't you realize this means nothing now? You've already mobilized the entire population. Yeah. That's crazy. Hold on. Kelly, thank you.
Kelly Maria donated $10.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's becoming a member. All the people on, shout out to people on Twitch. Drop us a follow.
Parliamentary Nassis donated $10. Absolutely disgraceful. They took a full knee for a wife-beating junkie and the libtard women refused to let a moment of silence for Charlie. We mourn him in Europe too. Prayers for him and all of you too. Based Thor donated $10. Wow, Brian, your sleep schedule fucked up like mine's. No way you up this early. You stayed up all night, huh? R.I.P. Kirk and R.I.P. Hummingbird lol.
I mean, I slept a bit. I went to sleep at like 4:30 a.m. and I woke up at 10 a.m. And I just wanted to stream again because I saw that they caught the guy, so I just want to do a little stream. But yeah, thank you, man. But yeah, did not sleep. I didn't sleep well the first night. Didn't sleep very well yesterday, but.
Stephen Mickle donated $10. Even here in Norway, extreme leftist politician, which came from Palestine, made a TikTok of her laughing of what happened. I'm glad she got kicked the F out of politics.
She just got kicked out. I'm not familiar with what's going on in Norway, but a lot of those Scandinavian countries, man, are you guys got to take your country back. I mean, I guess you could say that about a lot of countries. Open.
Mike_Jones donated $10. Very sad. People always are asking to open a dialogue and then commit an atrocity against the number one conservative trying to do so. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, well put. Rest in peace. Spot on. Thank you guys for all the memberships and primes. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. We had, hold on. We were going to have Grid. I'm not going to stream for too long, but I'll have you do a quick call in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do video. Okay. So we'll just do audio, I guess. Or we could do, here, why don't I just set it up as video and we'll go from there. One sec, guys. I'm calling Famous Grid 1. Famous Grid 1.
What's up, man?
Okay. Take your time, man. Are you streaming right now or?
No, I don't. I was actually doing stuff earlier today, and I've been running around just taking care of stuff, man. You know how it is.
Yeah, man. How you been?
The day of the event, right? It was rough, man. It was really rough because I did go live that day. Well, I don't know, man, it was rough. I didn't get any sleep the other night. I got some sleep last night, and I feel a lot better today. And it's all it's been good, man. It's been good. It's
oh my God.
I'll stream tonight. I do a debate show tonight, so
okay,
it'll be fun.
Nice, man. Hold on. Trying to get you showing here.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, man? Nice guns.
There I am.
Nice guns.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes. I just changed my setup this past week, but the guns have always been there. So
I maybe should hang up some behind me during the stream, but I feel like the girls would be a little off-put.
I wouldn't,
you know
with
what I mean.
with the people that you have come on there and the spurgs that you have and all of that. No, I don't think you can, Brian. I don't
probably
think you can.
probably not a good idea. Probably not. Yeah.
Probably not a good idea now.
Yeah.
It is. Are you coming to DebateCon?
No, I don't have any plans. When is it?
Oh, it's November 15th, 14th, or 15th and 16th. But I have a big party going on November the 4th, and it's kind of the opening for the Crucible and all the guys there. My guy, my audience as well, and we're gonna it's gonna be a huge party, and we're gonna do live streaming. We're gonna have probably 4 or so live debates, and we've got. Did I freeze?
I fixed it. You're good.
Oh, good. Yeah. So we had. It's going to be a really big deal, and we were actually. It's interesting because we had already talked about having armed security there. We'd already talked about. We have 2 armed guards. Of course, Tennessee is a permitless carry state, so people that I know are likely to be armed. Now, people I don't know won't be, right? Because that's not how that works. If I don't know you, I don't want you around me armed unless somebody else vouches for you. But yeah, it's going to be a hell of an event. It's going to be really cool. You should come.
I'm just so caught up with work here, running the show.
Bet.
Running the shows a lot.
I'm off.
Yeah, I want to, I don't know. Now that I'm down to 1 show a week.
Yeah.
I can't I feel like, I could take a couple weeks off, like around the, Christmas time. I could take a couple weeks off when I was doing 2 shows a week, but I think my plan, now that I'm just down to 1, it's just constant. There's all gas, no brakes. Just keep on going.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, but the invitation is there. Andrew's going to be there, I think, most of, if not all of the day. We're going to have some really cool debaters there, okay. And it's kind of a different crowd than what you're normally around, and it's going to be really awesome. But, but we can talk about the Charlie Kirk thing. I called that pretty early on, and the way that it happened. So initially, the way it sounded, it sounded to me like a pistol up close, like somebody had just literally walked up to the line and taken a pistol shot. But then the more you listen to it, the more it's got that high, the high caliber crack, the supersonic crack,
right.
And so that, and then we were talking about it. I've been talking about it. You can go watch my stream on it. When you have time. I know you don't have any time, but
I tune in from time to time.
I know that you do. It's always, and I know that I don't always know when you're there either. So, yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah, man.
And but I did a whole thing on the, that it's so despicable the way the leftists were celebrating, and guys like Dean and Parker, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but they're kind of a trio of troublemakers out there that claim to be debaters that will only debate people when they have the mute button.
Yeah.
And they initially tweeted out a bunch of stuff and made a bunch of really rude comments, just despicable stuff. And then as soon as they kind of felt like the tide was shifting, they deleted all of that. And then the next thing you know, they've got videos of them crying and whining and, oh my gosh, poor Charlie, and it's so disingenuous. It's so disgusting.
Yeah, I was Andrew recently had this debate with this feminist who had actually been on the show a couple of weeks prior. And she
Josie.
deleted. Josie. We went into it. She deleted. On my other computer, I took screenshots of her tweets, but then I don't have access to my other computer right now. But I took screenshots, but she deleted all her tweets. Hey, Grid, I need to step away from my computer for just a moment. Can you entertain the viewers for a minute or two?
I got this, man.
All right, thank you, man. I'll be back in just 2 or 3 minutes.
Like you, but I'll muddle through.
Yeah.
So what's up? What's up? Whatever. I know you guys have seen my chats. You may know that I have a channel. You can find me. It's not hard. This whole thing with Charlie, man, it's, and I, again, you can go watch my stream that I did on it, but, I'm glad that we found the guy. I knew that we would. I talked about it yesterday. There's an entire thing with the FBI and the way they operate. We felt like that they were holding a bunch of information back, and now, of course, today we find out that the kid's dad turned him in and dimed him out, which is kind of cold, but that's cool. It's just so despicable the way these people have been acting. Locally, an assistant dean of students has made the news because she was fired. She was fired from the university I went to that university, and the assistant dean was laughing and just basically dancing on the grave of these of Charlie, and insulting, his wife and children are now alone in this world, and these despicable people are just dancing on his grave before he's even in the grave. It's so bad. And if you don't find it despicable, you need to ask yourself why. Why don't I find this despicable? Because it's insane to think that someone who you can watch hundreds of hours of Charlie Kirk video. You can listen to him speak, the audio recordings. You can go back and read the things that he wrote in his books. You will not find a hateful sentence. Sarcastic, yes, okay. Glib, sure, he was a glib guy. He was funny. But to claim that he was hateful, to claim that he was somehow bigoted or anything else is just simply insane. This is how we know the left is insane. We know that they're insane because this good man, this great human being, literally was demonized for things that he never said, the things that he never did.
It's true. It's true.
It's insane.
Hey, Grid.
That's how we know the left is insane. I'm sorry, man. I get.
Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. Thank you for covering for me there. Oops, wait, what the heck? Thank you for covering for me there while I stepped away for just a moment.
Hey, man.
By the way, this is not going to be a long stream, so.
That's good, because I've got to go pick my wife up from the airport.
Yeah, I have to run her errands a little bit later, but I'm gonna just blast through the rest of the reacts I had. But Grid, thank you for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for having me up, man. I was literally sitting at my desk. I had a few minutes, and I was like, man, if you've got time, you look like you were just kind of, you look tense, Brian. You look a little like tired, like you're a little stressed over this, and I understand why. I'm stressed over this, and I never met Charlie. You met Charlie. You talked with him privately.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, I was gonna say I'm always stressed.
It's brutal on you, man, and I want you to know, man, that a lot of people feel that way. People have never met him. He was a great human being.
Yeah. No, these past 2 days or whatever have been pretty rough. Haven't slept much. It's still very jarring to me. I'm not.
Gotta be disturbing.
Still processing it. It doesn't even feel real. I feel like I'm in a daze. Yeah, I was really upset. I was upset yesterday. I was upset. When I first heard the news, I was angry. I was sad. All of the above. So, but yeah, Thank you for calling in, Grid. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hope to talk to you again soon, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime. I'm not always available, but I can help you out, or if
Absolutely.
you can help me out. Either way.
Yeah, stop by the stream more often. We miss you, man. We miss your base takes.
I don't stream Sundays and Tuesdays because those are the 2 days that I kind of have blocked out for family stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just the way things have gone. I had this period in my life where I didn't have anything on those 2 days, and I had your show, and I could stay up late and listen to it, and I just really enjoyed it. And but that just the way things go, at this point, I catch the show on the replay the next day, usually.
Nice.
And it's I got to be honest with you. I know you've been doing this since 22, 23, and I know that there's some people who say, well, it's the same thing every week, but it really isn't. It's really interesting how different it is every week. And
yeah,
I still enjoy it. I just unfortunately I can't always catch it live. I want to.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. All right, Grid. Hey, good chatting with you. I will catch you later, man.
All right, man. Feel better, dude.
Have a good day, man. Bye. Let me see how I do that. All right. Yo, shout out to Grid. He's a legend. He's been a longtime supporter of the show. All around great guy. Thank you for tuning in there, Grid. He's a whatever. Like he's Mike Davis. Oh shoot. Now I shouldn't be. I was gonna say Davon. Now people are gonna be like, what the fuck? You left me out. Lol Paladins. Shit. I'm trying to think of some other OGs. There's some OGs we haven't seen in a while. Oh man, now people are gonna be like, bro, you left me out of your speech, Brian. You left me out. Who? Oh man. Anyways. Okay, let me finish up some of the reacts. This is not going to be a super long stream, but here, let me do chats. Here, let me do some reacts. I was reacting to some of the stuff Elon was posting.
Kirk yesterday. We're still trying to wrap our heads around the senseless murder of the popular podcaster and conservative activist Charlie Kirk yesterday, whose death has amplified our anger, our differences. And I've seen a lot of extraordinarily vile responses to this from both sides of the political spectrum.
Mostly on the other side, but
some people are cheering this, which is something I won't ever understand. And we had another school shooting yesterday in Colorado, the 100th one of the year.
Jimmy Kimmel is bought and paid for Hollywood shill. Just yeah. Yikes. The left has become the party of hate and violence. Let's see. Tim Pool was swatted 15 times in 1 year. Oh, this girl? Oh, man, don't get me started. That's tragedy, too. Holy shit. Where, what's interesting? I don't know. I don't know. If killers are not arrested, they will kill. He who spares the wolf sacrifices the sheep.
Another person who is celebrating this type of violent behavior. And I think that, again, people need to make their voices known and make them heard that this is just simply not acceptable. This is not normal. This is not what average people want. We don't want to have people that are openly making statements and calls to violence like this, or celebrating calls to violence or actual violence like this, making our products. It's disgusting. And I know that some people would maybe consider and say, well, this is something that could be a little bit like.
Stop calling normal people far right. It has indeed come to this. Oh, wait. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yep. That's crazy. 2008. I voted. So actually, I voted. I don't know about you guys. I voted. I guess, was that? Wait, hold on. Yeah, that was the first time I voted. Voted for Obama. I know I'm probably going to get flack for this. Voted for Obama here. Here. And then this happened. And then I was like, okay. I used to be, I don't know if I was ever like, I mean, look, back in first off, I was 18, 19 in 2008. I wasn't a politics guy, you know? I'm not, even today, I'm not a politics guy, but I have a little bit of a better understanding. And this is absolutely the case. Like, I mean, I've shifted more right, for sure. So it's not just like I've remained entirely in my same positions. Or maybe it is this. Maybe it's just they've shifted so far left that, anyways. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, I grew up in California. There wasn't freaking 2008, 2012. There wasn't Charlie Kirk, Stephen Crowder, Ben Shapiro, Candace, all these people, you know. Growing up in California, especially, you know, this is really early days of social media. You got a bunch of fucking Democrat teachers that feed you a bunch of bullshit. I remember when I was going to college, I dropped out, but when I was going to college, there's a lot of professor indoctrination. They're in fucking classes that aren't even related to politics. There's a lot of indoctrination, especially, and even when I was in, high school, 2004, that was Bush versus who was Bush running against in 2004? Anybody? Oh, hold on. Kerry. Oh, that's right. Isn't that the ketchup guy? Yeah, the ketchup guy. Hold on. Sorry, I was getting a call. The ketchup guy. All right. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter lady. If you believe free speech is for you, but not your political opponents, you're illiberal. If no contrary evidence could change your beliefs, you're a fundamentalist. If you believe the state should punish those with contrary views, you're a totalitarian. The point of the left labeling speech as violence was always to justify, wow, holy shit. The point of left labeling speech as violence was always to justify violence against speech. That's profound. There's a new political divide forming. If you celebrate when an innocent person whose political views differ from you is assassinated, you're gone. Don't care what that person's political persuasion is or how strongly you disagree with them. Can't think of one counterexample. Elon Musk. Anyone who celebrates murder is evil and should be utterly condemned. That's what's interesting about this whole thing, is there's all these videos, and we watched a few, but the stuff that I haven't shown on stream, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, of the videos these people are putting out, celebrating, rejoicing, being happy, the jokes, the mocking. It's not even jokes, is disgusting. And then the comments are even worse. Even worse. I don't know, man. There's not one person, like Democrat or TikToker, left-leaning TikToker, that I would ever, Dean and Parker, whoever it is, I wouldn't want to see anybody harmed or murder. Like, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. And this short stream is coming up on 2 hours. I mean, 2 hours for me is a short stream. Do you avow people calling their jobs and getting them fired for celebrating it? I don't know what my thoughts are on that. I mean, we know that the left is the party of cancel culture. There was one example where we reacted to this yesterday, where there was an anesthesiologist who said she was happy. I mean, look, let me ask the chat's opinion. There's an anesthesiologist who essentially said she was happy. I forgot exactly. She was basically celebrating the murder. Should somebody who's in healthcare, who publicly, and most of these hospitals, don't they have like social media policies where you're not supposed to post stuff on social media? Should healthcare workers who conceivably could be taken care of, like somebody shows up to the operating room with a MAGA hat on or a Trump t-shirt, should somebody who has such outspoken, like despicable, look, it's one thing if you have outspoken political opinions in disagreement. But if you're just celebrating like the death or harm of somebody and you work in healthcare, I think I mean, you know what I mean? They're called morality clauses. Like, isn't there a professional expectation for people who are nurses or healthcare workers? Like, I'm not in favor of cancel culture, but are there things that can be said that are so reprehensible? I don't know. There's clearly some threshold. Look, there's clearly some threshold where people in certain jobs, like whether it's healthcare, if you work in education, you work with children. So Asmongold launched a movement against this. Okay, let me... The spear of political violence. People who commit the violence, people who encourage it, justify and cheer it on. Yeah, it's kind of a yikes.
Goddamn thing is that he is not martyr material, so his death will mean nothing. It will activate no one. It will impact few. It's just great.
I mean, should we prove her wrong? Chat? I mean, what the fuck? Bro, imagine what? What? Who is this fucking guy? That's crazy. I've seen better. I think I saw this video already. Isn't there a better video of this? Wow. That's insane. That's another It's already insane to be posting videos or leaving nasty comments or making jokes, but to have witnessed it, seen it, see all the people around you, fearing for their lives. What if there's more bullets? What if there's more gunshots? Everybody in a panic. This is demented and twisted. They found him peddling. That's ridiculous. What the I didn't watch this video, guys. I saw the first bit of the video, but I could not bear to watch it. I didn't even watch this one once. I saw the Charlie Kirk shooting, but I was like, nope. There's that little, 10, 20 seconds. There's that 10, 20 seconds before where you kind of see her, she gets on the train, right? I'm not gonna watch it. Certainly wouldn't watch it on stream, but yeah. All right, let me
the irony that
finish up some of these.
The point that I was trying to make is how peaceful the left was right before he got shot. And that only makes sense if we stay peaceful. And as much as I disagree with Charlie Kirk, I'm on the record for how much I disagree with Charlie Kirk, but man, dude, he is still a human being. Have we forgotten that? Are we crazy? The left was. The point that I was trying to make is how peaceful the left was.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Who's that? So this is related to that cancel culture stuff you guys were talking about. She's contacted 234 employers as of now. Oh, wow. Okay, they're on the warpath. Is she TPUSA? I don't get, he writes, he doesn't give a flying fuck about, excuse me, this Kirk person. Apparently he was a hate, see, this is what I'm talking, he was a hate spreading Nazi. Hate spreading Nazi. See, this is the messaging that they're putting out there. This person is a conservative and I disagree with their opinions, therefore they're a Nazi. Charlie Kirk was a bad person. He had rotten values and morals. He believed, what? He did not deserve to lose his life. Wait. Well, she seems to be disavowing it. What did she... I don't know. The saying is, don't speak ill of the dead, but the second part should be, don't ever gloss over the fact that okay. Yikes. A victory dance for the murder of a man. In the end, even Charlie leaned left. Holy shit. Bro, these people are fucking deranged. Do you think... Look, there's I don't know. People would... If somebody on their side, was murdered... Yeah, I'm sure I don't know. I think the response would be different. I genuinely think the response would be different. Did the world a favor of getting rid of a hate-filled fascist I think they spelled that wrong, fascist. These people are fucking insane lunatics. Holy shit, this girl's on a fucking warpath. This is a lot of activity. Proudly accepting my new title as snitch. I just gotta... I mean, look, should you have a tax subsidized job at a college university if you rejoice or celebrate or downplay murder, downplay assassination? If you downplay, I don't think, look, you can be a very liberal person, you can be a leftist, and that's fine. Have a job. You can obviously have a job at a university, but when it crosses the threshold into rejoicing, celebrating, or downplaying murder and assassination, then you shouldn't be tax subsidized. You shouldn't be teaching impressionable students. Like, that's crazy. Here's a good one. If only he used DEI to hire a security team. Texas, an attorney? Don't attorneys have don't attorneys have like a higher standard of conduct? Like, you can't bring, isn't there a term for it? You can't bring shame upon the profession. 800 DM submissions. Holy shit. Oops. Fuck, did I lose my spot? Probably shouldn't be teaching kids anymore. Caitlin Lewis. No one deserves this angle because I believe evil people like him. I don't, okay. I'm kind of, oops. I don't want to, I'm going to move on from that. My entire life, I voted Democrat, donated the max to Obama, got a photo and had him talk about my toe shoes on the stump. Voted Kamala last year. Today I registered Republican. Wow. That's crazy. 20 million views. Oh, somebody's calling him out. Wait, I voted for Kamala, but I'm comforted in the fact that just about everyone smarter than me voted Trump, so it should be fine. Okay, I guess that's fine. Who? Like a entrepreneur guy. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a massive red pill, what happened. Charlie Kirk, I think we reacted to this, right?
So badly to do this show for all of you today. And so badly to do this show for all of you today.
They're doing it without him? And like just leaving the chair open.
The friends of this show and of Charlie that knew him best.
I met him.
The Top Crime crew. To be here in the studio. To commemorate our friend, our dear brother. For this sacred, this solemn moment, this occasion none of us ever dreamed we would have to do. And here we are, because Charlie would want us to be here. He would be upset if we weren't here. And we, of course, have left his chair open and empty because nobody will ever fill it. Nobody could ever hope to. But by all of us together, we want to honor him, and we want to be more like him, and we want to be inspired by him, and we want you in the audience to know him like we knew him, and to be up close and personal to the front row seat to history, to a legend, to an American icon that we got every single day.
This is Andrew. I met him. He came both times we had Charlie Kirk on the show. I met Andrew. He's also a great guy. I believe, like I said, I've probably said a million times. I'm pretty sure he lives here in Santa Barbara. Hold on, I need to step away for a sec, guys. I'll be right back.
We're active in about 15 campuses, and we're growing very, very quickly. And keep in mind, this is not just a flash in the pan movement. We're going to become an institution to give them the power and the confidence to stand up and let their voice be heard. I started this organization when I was 18 years old. I decided not to go to college. I didn't get in my dream school, which was the United States Military Academy at West Point. I have this idea to galvanize and motivate the future youth of this country around a core set of ideas, not just political parties or politicians. And the ideas are really America's the greatest country in the history of the world. The Constitution is the greatest political document ever written, and free enterprise is the most assured way to lift people out of poverty and create prosperity for all. Those are the three big ideas. And I think that's something that can win. We as Christians are called to go into the public arena to correct error with truth. So I go to college campuses and there's a lot of error. We're all sinners. We all live in error. I'm far more interested in what God wants of me than what I want from God.
I have to say this without getting emotional, but I'm very proud of my husband. And I know many of you are too. You have worked so hard. And I know a lot of you have seen, obviously, his videos on TikTok and all the stuff he does on campus. But no one gets to see him from my angle except for myself and our children. And the sacrifices that he made this year, he's amazing. I'm very blessed.
And I would not have been able to do any of it without Erica. And that's the real truth. I'll tell you what. You are here as a grassroots response to the top-down revolution happening in this country. I want our Turning Point USA students to receive a round of applause. These are the freedom fighters of America.
The media said that Turning Point could never run a ground game. They weren't experienced. They didn't know Charlie, right?
This is the greatest generational realignment since Woodstock. This generation is the most conservative generation that we have seen in well over 50 years, and the numbers show it. What young people especially are screaming at is they say, give me a structure that I can live my life by. And especially with young men, more challenging of them, more saying, you know what, honestly, I'm not gonna talk down to you. Stop being a boy and become a man. You want to learn what that means? Come to church and I'll tell you what it means to become a man. Because we have the greatest story ever told. What can I do to save the country? You answer that question every single day because you are doing the work to save this beautiful republic. You are doing something that is bigger than you.
If everything completely goes away, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith in my life.
Oh man, I saw that earlier. Hold on. There's a few other things I wanted to just react to here. Hold on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of September 11th, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. That had been engraved on casings found.
Breaking. Numerous clips of Hassan Piker calling on his viewers to kill right-wingers are going viral after the slaying of Charlie Kirk, with calls for his immediate arrest for fomenting violence as Twitch refuses to take action. I'm not really too much in the sphere of like what with Hassan, but my understanding is Twitch does a lot of, because he's a very big streamer on there, right? He's kind of like the wonder boy for Twitch, I guess. They've given him a lot of passes from my understanding, his Twitch is gone now? The Golden Boy, Twitch Golden Boy? Is he banned? Hold on.
Younger viewers that, grow up on TikTok, when they're 8,
I'll watch
9.
it though.
I'm sick and tired of it. Left wingers, liberals, you need to be fucking showing your opponent's guts on there, okay? You need to be gutting them. You need to be shanking these motherfuckers and letting their intestines just ride on stage. What the fuck is this shit, man? Slice them up. Slice them and fucking dice them. What the fuck is this? You cannot have a bigger fucking layup. You could not have had a bigger fucking layup than a horrible candidate like Herschel Walker. Sure, he was prepared very well. And Herschel Walker actually had a good...
thing we do need to make sure we do, we got to keep attracting younger viewers that,
This is the
grow
Twitch
up on TikTok,
CEO.
When they're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even though they shouldn't be.
3, it's like all here. Now this guy is down. He's dead. These guys are like
fatally wounded.
They're not even running. They're not even like cowering and running away and screaming in fear. There's like, okay, well, they did it. We got our shots. Okay, is this guy done? Oh shit. Well, okay. Well, we brought the
It's
white.
called shock, you fucking idiots. It's called shock. Anything that happens, holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn 100,000.
Kill you with my AR-15.
The bleeding part, and then
Bellevue Drive, and I'm gonna kill you with my AR-15. Like that's the type of messages they were leaving in this dude's office, and
it's hurt poor people that they can afford housing in Berkeley. I don't know how that works.
My understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
Okay. The first clip, I think he was talking about debate. That first clip, it was like, I don't think he was literal when he was saying like, you got to destroy them in the debate. But this last one, there's no good way to frame that. There's no way to frame that. Yeah, it's an old clip, but that's crazy. Wait, was there something else on that?
I'm sick.
Yeah, Plumpy, thank you for the gifted membership. I'm not really keeping great tabs on everything that's coming through. MSNBC. Accurate, chat? Is this accurate? Oh my God, dude. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, okay. This one. Morgan Freeman? Wait. Oh shit, wait. You like that Morgan Freeman? Like, wait. Oh God, this guy is, holy shit. Wait, Morgan Freeman. Oh, it's a different guy. I was like, why is Morgan Freeman so invested in... Okay. I thought it was, the actor. So I guess this was posted. They posted, I dream of an America with no, all these names, Charlie Kirk. And then he said, America, we must come together around in condemning the cruel and violent assassination of Charlie Kirk and become one nation that relies on the love and support of all its citizens. This terrifying culture war and tribalism must stop. Let's come together. Send our love. Does he respond to this? Does he respond to his previous? Oh, he thinks Trump did it. Okay. Oh, there's been a lot of people wanting to be like, oh, okay, let's talk about this other thing. Let's talk about Kirk. The View reaction? No, I didn't see that. As a university professor, I've hidden my political beliefs to obtain employment. I've posted on social media under anonymous accounts, fearing cancellation. That ends today. So I guess this is a guy who was Republican, but hid that. And now he's, they just created 10 million Charlie Kirks. Well, we'll see. Pinkerton, gotta leave, making my blood boil. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Did I already reacted to this? Yeah.
So
is there any updates? Reactions. I think let's see.
Memes. Also, just because they're having a lot of jokes and memes, just so that I'm absolutely fucking clear, I hope they find this dude, and I hope they hang this guy. It is absolutely unacceptable to be out and about assassinating people, okay? That's wild. Same feelings I have about Luigi, I have about this dude. Not acceptable, not okay, not cool, not epic, and not based. Just insane.
The Tate reaction? Andrew Tate did something on this. This guy resigned. Didn't Charlie do a debate at Oxford? The charity, the callousness of the union presidents shocked me. What did he do? What did he do? Financial aid advisor. This is what we were talking about. Iowa State University. He got what was coming. I'm happy. Wow. Oh, wait, chat. What is that? Enhance. You see that, chat? You see that? Not all nose rings, but always a nose ring. Not all nose rings, but always a nose ring. Triple pierced, holy shit. Given this jackass got what was coming to him. Boy. How... It's that famous empathy. I want to see what what she has been saying. Oh, this guy? Oh my God.
Who Charlie Kirk was. Before yesterday, I didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was. I honestly didn't. I really did not. But the point in the message behind my tweet was not that anything or his messages were okay. Because I'm gonna be honest, I looked into what he said. He was a complete fucking idiot. I'm just being honest. I don't agree with what he says or what his message was at all. Okay, I don't. Before yesterday.
What's this guy's name? I think this guy's a fucking idiot. What is it? Fucking 2001? What is up with his fucking hair? Hello? Do I have the year off? Is the year wrong? Hold on. Or is it? Should we do? Is 2001 not the year? Hold on. I'm a bit too... 99? Ah! Hold on. We fucking got him, boys. We fucking... Wait. We fucking got him. Okay, it's close. It's close. We fucking got him. 99. Backstreet Boys. What was the other who's the guy who dated Jessica Simpson? Fucking Nicholas. What was it? 98 Degrees. 99. Nick Lachey. Sugar Ray. You know, I like that song from Sugar Ray, When It's Over. That's a good song. Why is it so small? Oh, that's why. I will bleach my hair like this for 1 Ethereum. 1 Ethereum. I'll bleach my hair. Yeah, this guy's a retard.
Or his messages were okay. Because I'm gonna be honest, I looked into what he said. He was a complete fucking idiot. I'm just being honest.
You're a fucking idiot. This guy's a super popular streamer, isn't he? What's his name? Lacey? Lacey? I'll go pink for... I think I need... I'll bleach for 1 Ethereum, and I'll go pink for... Should I go pink or blue? I'll go blue for 2 Ethereum. I can't explain why it's hitting me this hard. I think because Kirk, he wasn't I mean, look, probably the left thinks his rhetoric, his language was polemic. It was divisive or whatever. But he was... did Kirk really have any scandals? Did he have any... I don't know. He's just a nice guy. What is this?
Why are we cheering for someone getting shot? Like, no
Good for
matter
her.
what political beliefs are, we should not be cheering that someone got shot. He has a family. We do. I value everyone's beliefs, but we should not be cheering as a class that someone got shot. He has a family. He has a family. He has a family. Yes, and who shot them? A transgender person. Yes. It doesn't matter. You should not be cheering that someone got shot. What do you mean? You just pointed out the fact that they were transgender. Yes.
So wait, they were... All right, they're like smiling or whatever. Yeah, not surprising from a college campus or whatever. Passing around a video of Charlie Kirk dying. This is not fringe. Oh, they took the post down. What's crazy a lot of times, so you'll see a lot of crazy content on TikTok. Crazy videos. Mostly the things I focus on are like anti-male rhetoric. There's a lot of feminist bullshit on TikTok, but a lot of the anti-male rhetoric on TikTok, what's alarming is, of course, what the actual person is saying, but then you'll see how many people like it. We're talking 500,000, millions of likes. And then the comments are doubling down, tripling down, even worse. Lacey went live. Okay. Doesn't he just like play fucking Roblox or Minecraft or some shit? I don't know.
Other than violent retaliation. To effectively create change in the world we desire. Inside Prop will argue that at times there is simply nothing else that can be required other than violent retaliation. And this is a view I wholeheartedly agree with. The view that some institutions are too broken, too aggressive, too oppressive to be reformed. Like cancers of our society, they must and they should be taken down by any means necessary. To effectively create...
By any means necessary. So this is what that person must have been referencing. Cancers, the right, taken out any means necessary. They've started deleting their hate celebration videos. Unfortunately for them, she saved them all last night. A lot of these people are deleting their stuff. The left is now shamelessly trying to blame the right for the murder of Charlie Kirk, which they have been openly celebrating and justifying for days. They have no charity, love, or humanity. I actually, I don't know if you're able to play his stuff on YouTube, but I saw the first 30 minutes of his, of Nicholas's, he uploaded it yesterday. It was actually quite like what he was saying. I didn't watch all of it. I only watched, I think, the first 20, 30 minutes. But he's a well-spoken guy. I mean, everything that he was saying about Kirk, I only watched 20, 30 minutes of it, was, he's a good speaker. He's a good speaker.
Because I worry about what people think of me. I am worried about missing out on opportunities because of an online footprint. Yesterday, a man died, presumably because he believed the same things that I believe in. I am a conservative, and more importantly, I'm a Christian. I believe wholeheartedly that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, that he died from our sins and rose again, and that he is God. I know that in the grand scheme of things, I don't really matter. No one knows or even cares who I am.
Charlie Kirk was assassinated in a gun-free zone. Shut the actual F up about gun control. Well, this is what I don't understand about the criticisms as it relates to gun control, right? So, for example, we have... there's been some lightening on this, but we have very strict drug policies, starting in like the 80s with like Nixon and Reagan. Very strong drug policies. Doesn't stop people from getting drugs. And similarly, this idea that, for example, somebody who is motivated, you know, drugs are illegal. Can you still get drugs? Yes, you can still get drugs. If you're motivated, and yeah, let's say it's a felony to own a gun. Doesn't matter. Let's say they made it a felony to own a gun. How would that stop a criminal from illegally possessing the gun and then going on to commit acts of violence? So I don't understand this idea of like, well, if we make it illegal, I'm telling you, if people are motivated enough, it doesn't matter if it's illegal. It doesn't matter if it's illegal. So I don't understand that argument. Also, there's already so many guns in this country, people will just be like, oh, I lost my gun in a boating accident. Those 10 guns I have, I lost them in a boating accident. All those guns I lost at fishing, yeah. Well, I mean, look, just because, again, something is illegal, there's going to be a black market. People can still buy guns. Also, there's just already so many guns in the country. Like, what is the solution? Okay, you just outright ban the guns? How are you going to get them? That would literally cause a war. I'm not, by the way, I'm not in favor of that at all. I'm just saying, practically speaking, how would you do it? Okay, you're going to send armed men to go steal people's guns. That's going to be yeah, and people are saying 3D guns, 3D printed guns. So
4 hours or so, I've received a lot of posts.
Okay, shut up, Dean. You deserve it for spreading hate. Don't you hate white people? Yeah, but you deserve it. Fucking Homath is so on point. So on point. I speak like a second grader. Thank you. I read at a 5th grade level, though. I read at a 5th grade level. Hey, look, French is my, English is my second language. So I still speak like I'm in elementary school. Sarah, I had beef with this girl, very minor beef. She just talked some shit. She talks some shit about me and my show, but whatever. 22nd birthday today. She wants to ruin the lives of everyone who has celebrated the murder of Charlie Kirk. Hold on, I'm just curious. Okay, we're on X right now. Oh gosh, I'm scared.
I've never once met a good man. My entire life.
This is my
going on
TikTok
almost
feed,
32
by the way.
years, okay? I've never met one genuinely good man. Every single man I have encountered has done something absolutely horrific and minimized it. Every single man that
It's not a septum piercing. Every time, boys.
I've
Every time.
encountered is a liar, is a perv, and does not see women as humans. Every single man that I've ever encountered is so far up the page.
So this is what I talk about, like the TikTok comments. 62, never met a good man either. 77 likes. And this is not a very highly viewed video. I've not met one single woman who hasn't been abused in some way by a man. Well, if they start changing the definition of abuse to include things like you disagreed with your girlfriend once, that you didn't want to buy your girlfriend something, and that's financial abuse, then by the way, my TikTok algorithm is, I think I mentioned this, is absolutely retarded because I download the clips and I post them on my X and stuff, and I give commentary, and so I get some really stupid shit.
Women have become the men that we want in relationships.
You should be excited for him.
What? Your English teacher probably hasn't.
I'm wondering if I can get into like something about Charlie Kirk, maybe. Hold on. I don't know if this is going to show anything. Oh, this happened in...
I would ask that all members present in the chamber and those in the gallery please rise for a moment of prayer for Charlie Kirk and his family. What purpose does the gentlelady from Colorado rise? Let's
Is there
We got him.
Okay, this is going to be news stuff, though. Let's, I don't know, let's...
Your English teacher probably...
All right, let's list some things that should just be for women. I'll go first. Breathing. Yeah. All right, let's list some things that should just be for women. I'll go first. Breathing.
Breathing.
All right, let's list some things that should just be for women.
Ooh, okay. Chat. Spot the red flags, chat. All right, I'm going to say like these little small, stupid, meaningless tattoos. Oh, great, you've got a fucking palm tree. The claw nails. Excessive makeup. I don't know if she has lip filler from this angle.
I'll go first.
Maybe not.
Breathing.
Breathing? Is she saying breathing or breeding?
Yeah. All right, let's list some things that should just be for women.
What is it? What does her tattoo say? This, I don't know. Big accessories.
I'll go first. Breathing.
This has to be bottom lip filler, maybe? I don't know.
You are a woman who dates men and you...
Some... I hate something up, right?
I hate Charlie Kirk! I hate him! I hate him! I hate him! I hate him!
I'm gonna send her a signed hat.
I'm on the spectrum.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Why is it that a lot of the times people with uteruses have to carry all the responsibility that comes with getting pregnant?
You mean...
That is where now it has become very problematic because this country has become so polarized.
Your unique vision is what...
I have zero compassion for men. Zero. Not a drop. But I used to.
All right, chat. Spot the red flag. Do you see it? What did she say? She has zero compassion for men? Red flag, lip filler. Always it's a red flag, boys. I mean, the terrible personality is also probably not great. Men aren't logical at all. They're not complex. They just... This is what I'm talking about. The fucking TikTok comments are worse.
There was a time when I genuinely thought maybe we just misunderstanding each other. Maybe they just need to be loved differently. No, I was just delusional and emotional. Because you know what? Women are emotional. Kids are emotional. Animals are.
What is her accent? It sounds like
Emotional.
vaguely...
That's why...
Vaguely like Russian. Vaguely Russian.
I just finished my date.
I have zero compassion for men.
I just finished my date. Here's my consensus. Men are fucking pussies. Dating is fucking stupid. Like, why are people so nonchalant go with the flow? You're not getting an award for being go with the flow, for not being a fucking decision maker. That's not a good quality to have, actually. No. I just finished my date. Here's my consensus.
All right.
Maybe if I change the.
My boyfriend got my little sister pregnant. Yeah, while we were dating. My little.
I mean, how do you feel about the idea of talking?
I just started working out.
Finding out that your man's a bitch has got to be the worst.
Hey everyone, Parker, get a job here. I'm at Utah Valley University. I was at a Charlie Kirk event, trying to catch him off guard to debate him, and I was debating Trump supporters on the side, and I'm pretty sure there was a gunshot. I'm pretty sure because everyone started running away. I started running out. I got out of there immediately. Apparently, some people are saying Charlie got shot in the neck. What is going on right now? I'm actually terrified. I'm still tired. What the fuck is going on? Hey everyone, Parker, get a job.
Hey everyone, I just got word that Charlie Kirk is dead.
Hold on.
Hey everyone, Parker, get a job here. I'm at Utah Valley University. I was at a Charlie Kirk event, trying to catch him off guard to debate him, and I was debating Trump supporters on the side.
I'm pretty sure Dean and Parker have been deleting the comments that are, I mean, that's a good thing, but you don't really see the full scale of like the nasty comments that were being left. Let's see. How does having like, I don't know, 8,000 likes, how does having a wife and kids change the fact that he was an evil man? People need to be real and stop mixing religion with actual reality. He may not have done something bad physically, but he spread such hate through words in his career. Okay, even if you believe that, I don't know, why say it at, what? 1 minute of silence? Okay.
Hey everyone, Parker, get a job here. I'm at Utah Valley University. I was at a Charlie Kirk event.
Hey everyone, I just got word that Charlie Kirk is dead. I was at the event, and I was 30 to 40 feet away, and I heard the gunshot go off. And I was so terrified. Everyone started running. I honestly, I wasn't sure if it was a gunshot in the beginning, but I assumed and I thought that it was likely that it was like a mass shooting or something like that. And I just started running. And all the people around me started running their hardest, and there were people dry heaping and throwing up and crying due to everything, because it's fucking scary. And we heard for a bit that he was in critical condition and that he was alive, but he was just pronounced dead recently, according to the Washington Post. It's so fucking scary. It's so scary. And I really just wish the people in the comment section, because I looked at some of the comments, it's so hard for me to deal with. I looked at some of the...
This girl has talked some shit before, but I'm trying to... she's not politics person, but I think she just whinges about... I'm pretty sure she whinges about men a whole bunch. What? I don't know.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
I love Factor because as a full-time model,
I love when guys think it's a flex to be like, why does your face look like...
guys, what?
Why does your face look like that?
I'm sorry.
Why does your face look like that?
Are you're the one saying that to me?
Yeah. And what about it?
What is a woman?
Dude, you're ugly as you get no. And you look like that. Why does your face look like that? And the woman that was up here before, she was right when she said your mom missed her abortion date because... And you look trans too. I just had to say that, yeah.
What? Wait, so a pro-trans person is using trans as an insult? Also, wow. I mean, this is I've received stuff like that where You're fucking ugly and you don't get pussy. Like that's like the go-to insult. I don't know. When you can't make an actual argument, it's just like, you're ugly. You don't get pussy. That's their go-to when they can't actually contend with anything you're actually
Guys,
saying.
what are we doing? I just got off the...
How y'all doing tonight, guys?
Get the fuck away from me!
God bless y'all. How y'all doing tonight, guys?
Get the fuck away from me!
God bless y'all.
The worst she can say is no. Like, guys, the worst a woman can say is no.
How y'all doing tonight, guys?
Get the fuck away from me!
God.
Bro. As she should. Just to be clear. Yeah, I mean, the comments obviously like it. Look, I don't know. I think it's kind of... maybe, like, I don't know if he's putting the phone in her face. I could see that, how that could be annoying, but bro, women can be very brutal. Like, this idea that when you approach a woman and they have tact when they reject you, like, as somebody who, you know, look, I'm 36, almost, well, no, not almost 30. I'm 36. I was going to say almost 37, but that's months away. I was dating before social media, before smartphones, before dating apps. Like, I would go if I saw a girl I thought was cute, I would approach her. And in my perspective, I always did so politely and as in a non-threatening way. But I would approach politely. And even back then, when approaching was more expected, it was more common. Now approaching is much more rare. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. The chat's distracting me. Fucking Shot said I'm 36 kilotons. What the fuck, dude? The shooter looks like me. Thank you for that. That's great. Me with my beard. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, so even back in the day, when there would be a more of an expectation, like, you didn't have dating apps back in the day, so it's like more a common occurrence for men to approach women. Even back then, oh my God, bro, some of the rudeness, some of the nastiness I dealt with. You walk up, you just say hi to a girl, fuck off. Or they just look at you like you're fucking subhuman and they don't even acknowledge your presence. Doom scrolling. Oh, that is true.
Always the ugliest men. Like the most physically unattractive men. I have the highest, longest list of...
How y'all doing tonight, guys?
Get the fuck away from me!
God.
Oh, this is common. This is common. Look, I'm not saying just because you approach a girl doesn't mean she has to, like, talk to you, doesn't mean she has to be into you. Of course not. Rejection is part of dating, and you should take rejection. You should take rejection. You should handle it in a good way. I mean, the way you handle it is just on to the next one. All right, have a nice night. But man, a lot of women don't know how to politely dispense rejection. Dean Withers posted.
Always the ugliest men. Like the most physically unattractive men. I have the highest, longest list of standards.
What the hell, man?
Men, I'm always like,
Oh, great.
Men,
I'm getting a fucking
love
blue chew.
Blue Chew. I'm always like, I just want to meet a guy organically. Like, I don't want to do the dating apps. I just want to meet him in the wild. I want him to come up to me at Whole Foods and be like, hey, do you want to go get a drink?
Okay.
Goodbye, white boy. Goodbye. Goodbye, white boy.
Oh, this was posted. What? Bro, TikTok is so retarded. Like, just the dumbest low effort shit. 3,000 likes. Like, oh my God. Okay.
I literally just realized there's no.
What exact? That's easy. If your credit score is below a 6.
Okay, what the fuck was that? Oh shit.
All right, so I'm gonna quote you. That's easy. If your
Name one thing black people cannot do.
So I just worked a 10-hour shift where I had 3 grown men tell me that I looked too young to be in charge, and came home to my hotel room where I basically live in the middle of.
Hi, I'm an AI trainer.
You say college is.
I just got back from the date from hell. The worst date I have ever been on. So let's get into it. I think I met this guy on Raya, whatever.
It's way too long, boys. I'm not.
Then I did my research. Then they take us to this like bar seating sushi area. As soon as we sit down, we're sitting next to the cutest couple. Shout out to them. It was these, actually, I don't think they were a couple. It was these 2 guys.
Okay, hold on.
AJ and something else. Love them. I wish I sat next to them because I would have just talked to them all night.
This is why her fucking video is so long. Why do women need to include completely fucking irrelevant information when relaying a story? She says she went on the worst date of her entire life. By the way, I sat down next to these 2 gay guys and they were really fucking cool. Blah blah. What the fuck does that have to do with the story, lady? Tell us why the date was bad, you Oh. Well, alright.
Nigga, that perk got me itching. I want all the money and a lot of bad.
Hello, boys. Wait, boys.
Things that guys do that are just for girls.
All right.
Get off
Okay.
my treadmill.
Okay. I think I'll read the chats that came through and then I have to wrap. I know I already said that. Why are leftists saying conservatives need to stop calling the shooter a leftist? I mean, I'm genuinely curious, chat. What would be a right-wing justification for like doing that to Charlie Kirk? What would be a right-wing reason? Dean is live shitting on Trump again? Oh God, why do you guys make me do this? Is he live?
Violent crimes. Let's hear it.
I'm saying let's go to the Center for Immigration Studies and you can find.
You're not gonna do it. Dude, am I like not making sense to anybody else but Moses? Like, I just want to clarify for like, I don't know, 35,000 people that are watching me on TikTok right now. Am I not making sense to you? Or am I just not making sense to Moses? Because I feel like my point here is clear. You continue to reiterate that you believe that where you live.
Of course, they agree with you. That's the whole point of your life.
You continue to vote that you. Well, a lot of people don't agree with me right now, so I don't know if that's a good time to say this. But anyways,
it's because you don't have a vote to stand on.
You've continued to invoke.
You're crying over.
You've continued to invoke that where you live, believe that undocumented immigrants are more likely to commit violent.
Okay.
Is that we have Christ.
I watched this. I like the first 20-30 minutes of that yesterday. It was quite good. Hold on. I lost that photo of Charlie. Well. All right. Let me do some chats, guys. One sec. One sec, guys. I'm going to do some chats here. I'm sorry. I know you guys sent these in, but I'm still getting used to this setup, so.
Brian Estadi donated $10. The progressives cry fascist while ironically denying that killing an opposing voice is what fascism actually is. The projection is strong. R.I.P. Charlie. Chef Dill Pickles donated $10.
Thank you.
Personally, I
Thank you,
think
man.
you should try to make it to DebateCon as a show of solidarity and courage for the debate space in the face of terrorism. Thor donated $10.
Yeah, thank you, Thor.
Is this what Nick deals with, behind the scene in the chair you're sitting in with Mary on the side? Brian, you need to have a burrito for Charlie. Edgewalker 100 donated $10. After struggling with your stream setup so much, will you continue to get sassy at Nick when he forgets to hit F11?
Well, I'm fine leaving it off F11 just for what I'm doing right now. But also what I'm doing right now is completely different. Like, I'm multitasking. The setup is completely different. But yes, I will always be sassy. No, I'm just kidding. I've been better, boys. I've been better.
Just a Voice donated $10. We have a saying in Germany. If you're young and are not left, you have no heart. If you're adult and are not right, you have no brain. That being said, I'm a bit older than you, but it was same for me.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see.
Irish J94 donated $10. Evening from Ireland, Brian and chat. Just wanted to pass on some positivity and wish you all the best for the future during these crazy times. I will dedicate my next Guinness to Charlie. Rip. Jay Ekin donated $100.
Yo, thank you, Jay.
This is just to show Nemesis that I am sort of a big deal. Just ask my mom. Shout out to the whatever Discord. Stay strong, Brian.
Yo.
We got you.
Jay, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everybody else who sent in some messages. W's in the chat for Jay, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well last night, so let's see.
Irish J94 donated $10.
Oh, you sent
Evening
this one?
from Ireland, Brian and chat. Just wanted to pass on some positivity to everyone and wish you all the best during these crazy times. I will dedicate my next Guinness to Charlie. Take care, folks. Big Rob Down Under donated $10. Anyone who celebrates a father and husband being taken from his family is a grub. Words only hurt you if you get them.
Down Under. He must be Australian. Yeah, thank you, Big Rob. Appreciate it, man.
Sin donated $10. How the little piggies will grunt when they hear how the old boar suffered. R.I.P. Charlie.
Wait, what?
Desert George donated $20. People conflate free speech and First Amendment to be the same. 1A prohibits government from infringing on speech to protect that right. But if you say stupid shit, the rest of us can ridicule it. Meow donated $10. He'll never vote Dem again until Hassan goes to jail. He created a civil war between left and far left.
Between left and far left? Do you mean right and left, or? Yo, Plumpy, thank you for the gifted 5, man. Appreciate it. Plumpy with the gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, man. Me and my auntie were talking about this, and we're wondering if this might be a religious attack. First the Catholic school shooting, now Charlie. Oh, I have no idea. I mean, there still seems, you know, there's still some speculation as to the motive, exactly what the motive was, but Plumpy, thank you for the gifted 1 membership. King Shit with the big 50 super chat. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 50, man. Thank you, thank you.
Lost_hate_ donated $10. Same with alcohol during Prohibition, and we got gangs and deadly home booze.
It's true. All right, guys. Final few things here.
Mr. Baseman donated $10. Charlie was the nice right.
Thank you.
Now they get the not nice right. Not one fucking step back.
Yeah, not one step back.
Boundless donated $10. Hope you're doing okay, Brian. Sorry for your loss. Stay safe, stay strong.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support, man. It means the world. I didn't really think when I was going to do the stream yesterday and today, I thought I'd get like a couple hundred viewers. It's not really the kind of stream I do, but the support from you guys has been overwhelming. I really appreciate it, guys. It means the world to me. Like, before I started the show, I was kind of not in a great place, and like you guys kind of brought me out of that. When I say like when I started doing the podcast years ago, is what I mean. So I'm just happy, you know. I've got a really great audience. You guys are fucking awesome, and yeah, just stoked that I'm just been sitting here talking for a couple hours. There's thousands of you watching, so I really appreciate the support, guys. Oh, whoops. So if you guys are watching, if you guys can, just drop me a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us also a follow. Well, sorry, I already said the follow. A Prime sub, if you have one. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link into your Twitch. Quick, free, easy way to support the show every single month. And let's see here. Yo, Dino, thank you for the gifted subs, man. Appreciate it. All right, what was the last thing I had to do? Let's see here.
Bads_X donated $10. Rest in peace to kindest dude I've ever seen hold a mic and try to reach the nation's youth.
Shit.
But those fucking communists are all getting posted on charlesmurders.com and getting fucking fired.
Dude, I recognize your name. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Thank you for the message. I appreciate it. I need a different setup here because fucking cranking my neck like this. I have 2 monitors, and I need to fix this. If I'm gonna do a stream like this, I need a little better setup. Like, I want to primarily be looking here. The camera is way too high. I want the camera to be a bit more like level. So I think I gotta lower the monitor. I gotta change the setup a bit if I'm gonna do that. But look, this was kind of just thrown together, impromptu, spontaneously. So the setup's not gonna be perfect. Fucking kitchen in the background and shit. Not ideal. Let me just check if there's anything else. I'm gonna check one final thing, if there's any like updates about anything, like the motive or whatever. I don't know if Wikipedia would have it, but is there any updates, chat? Dimmy, longtime viewer, first time donating. Keep on doing God's work. We love you and would watch anything you do. Yo, thank you so much, man. Are you Chilean, dude? Is that Chilean currency? Thank you, man. All in for whatever Wednesdays. Yeah, maybe I'll do whatever. An echo. Oh yeah, our studio space is not like super ideal for audio, but the audio is not perfect. We just go with it. I feel like it's good enough, you know. Oh, it's Swiss francs, CHF. Oh yeah, I'm obviously retarded. Swiss francs. Yeah. Well, you know. I see C, and I just think Chile for some reason. Let's see. What is there an update? Is there a final update on anything? Chat, where would I look if I wanted to see like the breaking, like live now?
Some new news regarding the Kirk investigation, as well as the tragic loss for the family of Charlie Kirk. We are learning right now that Erica Kirk will speak tonight at Turning Point in Arizona, 8:15 Eastern. Of course, we will have that for you right here on live now from Fox. And when you really think about it, the courage it must take for Erica to come and speak about her husband that was brutally murdered for no reason, and she
That's
will
gotta
be
be-
making her remarks worldwide.
I'm gonna watch that.
Out at Turning Point in Arizona a little bit later, and we will be bringing that to you, that very courageous speech that she will offer up some remarks, probably talking about her memories of Charlie and just some of the everlasting moments that they shared together. You look on social media, and they were a tight group together, and a very, very hard moment indeed for everyone involved here. But Erica Kirk will be speaking at 8:15.
Yeah, I saw that guy with the motorcycle club jacket.
From Fox.
No, I'm not going to stream.
Right, I'm going to show you everyone the moment
I'm gonna wrap
where
soon.
President Trump earlier this morning announcing to the world that a suspect was in custody.
Yeah, can I always say, I think, just to protect us all, and so Fox doesn't get sued, and we all don't get sued, and everything else, but I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody, right? In custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor, everybody did a great job. You know, getting somebody that you start off with absolutely nothing. And we started off with a clip that made him look like an ant that was almost useless. We just saw there was somebody up there. And so much work has been done over the last 2.5 days. You know, it's amazing, actually, when you start off with that and then all of a sudden you get lucky or talent or whatever it is. But, yeah, I think we're in great shape. Mr. President. He's in custody.
Yeah, there better be security there, for sure.
Started to talk about it. Obviously, a big breaking news event for Fox News earlier this morning by President Trump. All right, I want to now continue to showcase the Kirk assassination and really the aftermath of it. Big security concerns going forward. The latest breakdown from Fox News.
Even as officials announced they have a suspect in custody for the murder of conservative political activist Charlie Kirk, members of Congress and the people who protect them remain on edge.
We're on track to, tracking over 14,000 threats by the end of the year.
U.S. Capitol Police spoke out after an email claimed there was a bomb at the Democratic National Committee headquarters Thursday, later determined to be a hoax.
I have not spoken to
Continue
Candace.
to be in a heightened security posture going forward.
Some members of Congress are even canceling their public events. New York Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez called off 2 scheduled rallies in North Carolina this weekend.
The security protocols and the ways that we think about it and conceive of it are for a bygone time.
Republican Representative Nancy Mace says she's stopping all public events for now, even as she runs for South Carolina governor.
It's unforgivable what's happening right now, and it's only going to I don't see it getting better. I'm worried about copycats.
But President Trump says lawmakers should continue with public functions.
I say you have to go forward. You just have to go forward.
Congress is now reviewing whether to increase the budget for lawmaker security in a government funding bill set to be voted on this month. In Washington, Caroline Shively, Fox News.
Thank you, Caroline, for that update. And before we go to a 2-minute break, I do want to again mention that we did just get news that Erica Kirk, the wife of Charlie, will be speaking at 8:15 Eastern at Turning Point.
I think.
By the way, you gotta give Trump kind of massive credit. Like during Joe Biden's presidency, we heard from him like 3 times. Now, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but Trump is so active. He's so active, and he gives access to himself to the press. And he'll do press conferences and he speaks to the media. And imagine if Kamala am I saying her name wrong? I don't know. Most active. When I say active, I just mean, I don't know if maybe he's the most active president ever. But the access that people have to him, like Kamala running up to the election, she did She did that like heavily edited interview, and she's just kind of incoherent. And yeah, just I don't know. He's a fucking beast. Like, I do one show a week, and that's enough for me. Not to mention all the bullshit he deals with behind the scenes. Trump's like, I don't even know how to describe it. He's on another level. Trump's on another level. Like, I was even saying yesterday, like, you must, I'm not saying this as an insult to Trump, to deal with everything he's dealt with, the attacks. Like, when I say attacks, I mean, I guess that would include assassination attempts, but also just the onslaught, the barrage of people lying about him, the negative press. This guy is the most, I don't know if there's anyone else in human history he's built different, well put, who's had this much animosity directed towards him. At least somebody who's living, you know, it's insane. I do a dating podcast once a week, and that's a lot for me to deal with. So he's on another level. It's insane. And how old is he? 70, late 70s? Something like that. What was I going to look up? Fuck. Invite Trump to the podcast. That would be you know what? I feel like if I had reached out in like early mid 2023, I might have been able to do it. I could have maybe done it. He's 79. I feel like I could have anyways. Imagine Trump there's no way he would do a dating talk. But like for a one-on-one interview, I think back then I could have done it. Ramping up to the election, no way. Could you imagine? Trump would not do it. It would be hilarious, but he would never do it, like a dating talk. No, if I was Trump, no, I wouldn't go on my show. If I was not, well, I think, no, wouldn't do it. Okay, wait, what would? Somebody said there was an update. Shit, what is it, chat? I don't think there was anything else. Is there any details on this? What was the? Oh my God, I hate these websites. All right, final chats, then I'm wrapping. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jude.
You donated $10. Brickson, I've been praying for you. I hope you're doing okay. I love you, brother, and hope you can find peace.
Thank you, Jude. Appreciate it, man.
Outcast donated $20. You are the only person that I ever paid for a membership. It's so horrible people can be. I couldn't get over last stream seeing all the monsters praising Charlie's death. I pray for you, and Andrew. Bads_X donated $10. Yeah man, I haven't stopped watching, but my expendable income to Dono is non-existent since I bought a house and mortgages.
It's rough out here in California.
No joke. But keep the good fight going. Reject degeneracy.
Thank you so much, man. All right, guys. Tune into so Charlie Kirk's wife later tonight. I think they said in about 2 hours she's going to be doing a speech. She's going to be talking. You guys should watch that. I'm gonna head off. I haven't eaten today. It's what time is it? It's almost 4 p.m. Woke up at 10. Haven't eaten anything. Starving, tired, sleepy. So I'm gonna get some food. Just take it easy for the rest of the day. And yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Means the world. Means the world, guys. And just double checking things here. All right, 07's in the chat. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys are doing okay with everything. And I will see you guys Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific, dating talk. All right. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. Good night, guys. Good night? Wait, it's not nighttime. Hold on, I need to revise that statement. Delaying the chat further. Okay, 07's in the chat. I'll see you guys on Sunday.